Have you come across the word manifestation or maybe law of attraction? Recently, I feel like in all these shows, they're always manifesting or talking about the universe. Even when you just go on TikTok or Instagram Reels, it's like everywhere, suddenly everyone's talking about spirituality, law of attraction, manifestation. The problem is, how do you actually apply it? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you 5 simple steps and a basic beginner's 101 on manifestation that is actually helpful, not just a bunch of random fads and tricks and tips where you get confused and you don't know how to actually manifest. So if you feel like you've started a bunch of those techniques and tried to say things out and put it out there in the universe and it's not really working out, well, here is the video for you that's actually gonna help you know how to manifest. So let's get started. Hello and welcome to We Wear Wellness, where we talk about mindset, spirituality, mental health, productivity, and all that good stuff, helping you become the better version of yourself. More and more of the mainstream culture is moving towards manifestation, spirituality, the secret, law of attraction, all of this good stuff, and we're all becoming a little more woo, or at least it's becoming more normal to be woo. But it's one thing to just, be open to the idea of, hey, yeah, maybe I can manifest $1 million or manifest my dream relationship, but it's another to actually know how to do it. There's all this stuff like out there that's like, ooh, manifestation, but they don't actually explain how to do it. And when you try to just put things out there, it doesn't work. Well, obviously, because you don't know how to. Those 30-second TikTok tips aren't really helping, right? We all know that. We've all tried like writing it down like 5 times 5, 5, or the 3-6-9 method or the 2-cup method. Bullshit. Like, okay, if it works for you, that's great. But for most of us, it's just not working because it doesn't make sense. It's not magic. So if you are like feeling the same emotions that I felt, you're in the right place, because here I'm actually going to give you the real steps to manifesting. So let me stop bullshitting and start talking, right? I know you're all waiting for that. Tip number 1 is to get clear on what it is that you want. That seems like a no-brainer, but you will be surprised how many people don't actually know what they want. And full disclosure, even I am one of those people, like I used to be, and it's really hard for me to get super clear on what I want because I'm so indecisive, and I'm just like, I want to manifest, but what is it that you want to manifest? The universe, if you do believe in universe or God, it doesn't really matter what you believe in. It's just, how to use the laws of the universe, like law of attraction, law of assumption, things like that, which I'll get into a different video on all of that later. But whoever you believe in cannot give you what you want unless you know what you want, right? Unless you're clear. So when you're saying, okay, I want to be rich, what does that mean? What does that mean in your bank account? How many dollars does it mean on a monthly basis? Does it mean that you just want like $1 more today? You'll find $1 on the ground and you pick it up and you're like, wow, I'm rich, yay? Or does it mean that you get $1 every day, or maybe $1,000 in your account by tomorrow, right? What does it mean to be rich or get more money, or even be happy? What does that mean? What does that look like? Does it mean that you're traveling every day, or maybe creating art every day, or singing, dancing? What is it? What does happiness look like? So get super clear on what it is that you want. The clearer you are, the better. But if you don't know, don't stress about it. So you don't have to get to super details. Like if you want to manifest a house and you don't know what color windows it has, or like what the floors are, or what the doorknobs are, that's okay. It's fine. If you do, that's great. And the more you can tap into that, it's even better. But if you don't, it's okay, don't stress about it, but be clear. Like, okay, you want a house or you want an apartment. Get clear on that. So that's the first step. The second step is to actually now start manifesting. And that's really what the whole video is going to be mostly about. So how do you start manifesting? What are the different ways? The first way to manifest is to visualize. So visualizing is basically when you calm down and you imagine the things that you want, your desired reality, happening, right? It's sort of like daydreaming. It's like playing a movie of you in your desired reality. You're the main character. The movie is like your dreams, your desires, and you're just watching it. You're just like thinking about it, maybe while you're showering, you're daydreaming. If you do it before bed or right when you wake up, that's like amazing times, because your subconscious is a lot more open that time, and you could the whole point of manifestation, by the way, is to make your subconscious believe that all these things are true, and that's how you attract them. Okay, so you want to hack your subconscious is key for this. And so if you do it right when your subconscious is open, which is right before you're going to sleep or right when you wake up, it's really a lot more effective. So visualize that. There's also a lot of visualization meditations which help guide you through the whole process online. You can just look at those on YouTube. A lot of times, when you're just like zoning out, just imagine your dream life rather than just zoning out. Another way to practically visualize is to create a vision board, or put up pictures all around your room about like things that you want to attract in your life, right? So like pictures of like money, pictures of your car, pictures of your dream house, pictures of like a beautiful relationship, whatever it is that you want to create. The other way to visualize is just to like get into really quiet meditative state, like sit down, play some nice music, meditation music in the background, close your eyes, and it's sort of like meditation. So that's why I said you can just go through the visualization meditations, but you can do it on your own as well. And just think about, okay, you wake up. What does it look like when you're waking up? Where are you waking up? What does your day look like? Do you have a puppy next to you? Are you next to the beach? Are you in the mountains? Are you in a city? Is there someone next to you? Did I already say that? What does the house look like? What does your car look like? Where are you going for work? What does your office look like? What does everything look like? What do you look like? Right? So you're just visualizing. Now we're going to move to the next way of manifesting, which is scripting. And this is very similar because it's basically everything you visualize, right? Like, what does your day look like? What do you wake up like? Where do you wake up? Blah, blah, blah. But you're writing it down. It's like you are the writer of your life. By scripting, it essentially comes from scripting for a movie, like a script writer. So just like a script writer writes a movie, a film script, like, okay, Daniela woke up at 5 o'clock in a beautiful mansion and she took her dog outside for a walk and blah, blah, blah. Just like that happens in a movie. You become the main character of your movie and you write the script. And this is also, again, just like visualization, great to do right in the morning or right before you go to bed, and write everything down as if it's happening or it has already happened, right? Don't say, oh, I will wake up in my dream house. No, say I am waking up in my dream house, or I have woken up in my dream house and it's so beautiful and there's trees outside and there's a pool and there's a puppy and all of this good stuff, right? Write it down. Write down every single detail as much as you can, but again, don't stress. We don't like stress. So the moment you feel stressed out about it, backtrack and just go back to simple. And you can also make it as, whatever timeline you want. So if you want to just every morning script about your today, like what today is going to look like. So you can be like, oh my God, like I had such a great day today. I got a bunch of clients, I got a bunch of sales. My boss congratulated me on my work. He gave me a promotion. My boyfriend surprised me with cookies and cake, and I got a puppy. Wow, this day was so amazing. You can literally do that. Or you can plan like for, 2 years later, like, oh my gosh, I'm waking up and I'm 45. I don't know if you're 43 right now watching this, but whatever. And I'm just like loving my life. I have 2 beautiful kids. Again, this is all hypothetical. I don't know what your life is or what you want, but yeah. So basically you can do it either way, right? The third way to manifest is to affirm. This is really simple. You've probably heard this, but there is a key to affirming and using affirmations that a lot of people don't talk about. So let's say you want to manifest your dream job, okay? So you're saying, and your dream job is a writer. So you can say, I am a writer. I am a writer. I am a writer, right? Again, you want to do the same thing with scripting, is that you want to put it in the present moment. You don't want to say, I'm going to be a writer. I'm going to get my dream job as a writer. You have to say, I am a writer. I have my dream job as a writer, right? Affirm that all day long as much as you can, and choose like 1 or 2, maximum 3 affirmations that you can memorize, so that you don't waste time thinking about, oh wait, what was my affirmation again. Like, just memorize one rather than trying to like repeat 500. Memorize one and just stick it in your brain and just keep repeating. So the key again is to make it as if it's present tense. And the second thing is, if it doesn't feel believable to you, this is where a lot of people get stuck, right? Affirmations like, oh, I have $1 million. Well, really? No, you don't. You're such a liar. That's what your brain is saying. So if that's you, then change the affirmation to make it more believable. You can say, I am in the process of manifesting $1,000 or $1 million. I'm in the process of becoming a writer. I'm in the process of, or every day I'm getting closer to my goal of becoming a writer. So it makes it a little more believable. So you can tweak your affirmations like that. You can also say, I'm learning to see that I am a writer, because you want to be the person, right? Already, you want to be as close to becoming the identity or the version of you who already has what you want. So rather than saying something like, oh, I'm getting closer to becoming a writer, you can just be like, I'm learning to see that I already am a writer. I'm learning every day, I'm getting more evidence in my reality that I already am a writer, right? Do you see the slight difference there? It's like you're embodying the dream version of you already, and you're just learning to see that you already are that. You're all just seeing more proof of that in your 3D reality, in your real life, in your physical reality, that, oh, you already are the dream reality, right? Dream version. Because that's really what manifestation is about. You already are everything that you dream. Like, all your dreams and desires are already true in a different reality. That version of you is already existing. Even if you think about it, just the fact that it's there in your mind means a version of you is there, right? Like, you've already created it. That person is already there. You've created this image in your mind, so it's already there. So you just have to now sort of align or meet that version of you. That person's already there. You just need to sort of get closer and closer to becoming. And one day, poof, you'll wake up like, oh my gosh, this is me. I am this. And there's no doubt. And when there's no doubt, there we go. Boom, it's here. It's for you. You've manifested, right? And if you don't want to be super specific, you can also be like, okay, I'm worthy of manifesting $1 million, because sometimes those are blocks. But actually, I will get into that in a different video, because that goes deep. Oopsie. Sorry. So the fourth way to manifest is to act as if. Okay, let's say you want to become a writer. That's your dream. You want to make $100,000 every month writing for your dream company. So this is your desire, right? This is your version of you that you want to be. So today, how can you act like her? In every minute of the day, try to act as if that person of you is you. So what would she dress like? What makeup would she wear? What would her hair look like? How would she talk? How would she think? What would she behave like? Be that person right now. So if that version of you wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning, wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. If that version of you eats really healthy smoothie bowl for breakfast, do that right now. If that version of you dresses up every day, puts on mascara and blush and eyeshadow and whatever, do that right now. What's stopping you? Become that version. Every tiny action that you take to align yourself with that person takes you closer to that person, takes you closer to that reality. And when you become that, it's so much easier to feel that way, right? And when you add it on to affirmations, you feel and you believe it so much more. And when you visualize, it's so much easier to visualize, because you're already halfway there. You're already acting like her, behaving like her, dressing like her, talking like her, speaking like her. So it's so much easier to visualize that version of you, because you just have to look in the mirror and she's already there, right? So it speeds up the process so much. And the fifth missing piece, the bonus to all 4 of these tips, is to feel it. All of this is meaningless unless you feel that you already are that person, that you feel you are worthy to be that person. You feel you are worthy to attract those desires, that that it is possible for you and that it is happening. That's the biggest thing, that is already happening. So when you dress up like that dream version of you, Feel like you are her. Feel like you have that dream job. Feel like you have $100,000 coming in every month. Feel like you are living in your dream house. And the key over here is that the feeling does not depend on your physical reality. So let's say you're looking around and you're like, oh, well, I hate my room. I don't like this room. No. Would your dream person look around her room and be like, I hate this room? No, because she already living in her dream house. She would take care of her house, right? She would make her bed. She would clean it up, keep it pretty, decorate it, right? Feel good when she looks around. So that's who you have to be like. That's how you have to feel. Feel gratitude for everything you have around you, because that's what your dream version would feel, right? She would feel gratitude. She would feel amazing. So feel amazing right now. Feel grateful for whatever you have right now, because those are the feelings that match. And so that's why the fifth missing piece is usually a lot of times, people say you need to be grateful for what you have to attract what you want, because that's the feeling that's going to be the same when you have what you want and what you have right now, right? When you're feeling grateful. And that's boom. That's when you're going to quantum leap. That's when you're going to manifest your desires. That's like literally the missing piece. The third step I would say is to then identify your blocks and your limiting beliefs. So I'll create a video on that separately. And that's the gist of the whole idea. So the first one is to be clear about what you want. The second is to actually do these things, the 5 steps I mentioned, and you can choose which one you like the most, but the key is the feeling bit, the gratitude. But other than that, whether you want to script or visualize or affirm or act as if, I think you can try on whatever works the best for you, whatever you enjoy. There's no like a one size fits all. I think that's really the key, is just choosing one, or maybe switching it up every day, whatever you want to do. And then the third step is, when you do the first 2, the third is to like release any blocks, release any limiting beliefs, any resistance to attracting and receiving everything that it is that you want to manifest. So I hope this video was helpful for you. It was so much fun recording because I love manifestation. I've been getting into it for the past 2 years, and it's just really exciting, and something a topic I'm really like lights me up. So I love talking about it. So let me know, if you want me to talk more about it, if you have any questions, if you have already been manifesting, if you've manifested anything in the past, let me know in the comments, and do subscribe. Please subscribe. If you are watching my videos and if you like them, then do subscribe and comment below if you have any feedback, any suggestions, if you think I talk too fast or too slow, or if you're just like, oh my gosh, blah, something. If you have any suggestion, feedback, do let me know. I love hearing from you guys. I want to improve. I'm a small YouTuber clearly. So your subscriptions matter. Each subscribing button matters. Each comment matters, because I take it into consideration, and I really want to create the best content for you. So yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. I love you guys. Take care, and I will